Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Do it with me. I'm Victoria, and I'm gonna try to keep this video as short as possible because I don't want to waste anyone's time. The activity that I had planned for us today to do together unfortunately flopped tremendously. It took me 3 more days than I had anticipated, and it was very disappointing. But I wanted to tell you guys my experience and hopefully encourage you guys to try it, even though my attempt was unsuccessful. So for this video, I wanted to teach you guys how to dye clothes in a sustainable way. I'm going to tell you about why I failed, and then I'm going to tell you about all the different things that you can tie-dye by using food scraps. I used avocado pits and peels. Avocado pits have this thing called tannins, which are toxic, but they're naturally occurring, so I don't know if that makes a difference, but whatever. Tannins are basically this thing that allow the color to not just stain the fabric. The tannin makes it stick to it forever. And like obviously over time it will go washing away, but you will have like at least 20-30 uses with it. I wanted like a little burnt orange, auburn type peach color, so I used avocado pits and peels, but if you're looking for any other color, you can use onion peels, almost every type of berry, raspberry, blueberry, blackberry, maybe even strawberries. You can use turmeric powder, you can use leaves and dried flowers, you can use beets. Essentially, you can use anything, really. And that's what's crazy about it. There's such a great variety that you can make almost any color you want. I made this towel! Now, to some of you, it may just look like an ugly, dirty, old towel, but to me, it is so much more. Reason number one, as you can see, there's barely any dye in the center. That's completely on me. It was, well, all of the reasons really are. I didn't do my spiral right, so the water, the dye, couldn't really seep into the parts that had been scrunched up, which is why I mainly have color on the edges because those were more exposed. The second reason why this flopped was because I rinsed out my avocados and I put them in a bowl, and the bowl didn't get out all the water. You know how like there's always like a little bit of water left. So while I prepared everything for the dye and for the video that I recorded, which sucked because of other reasons I will not get into, while I prepared all that, the avocados were soaking in the water and they lost a lot of color. Silly little me. Silly little me also is super picky, and I didn't want to use that water because it still had some of like the remnants of the avocados, like the green stuff that I couldn't scrape away with my spoon. So I just dumped it out. And the third reason why this flopped was because my water to avocado ratio was completely off. I had read so many blogs that said that you need to have enough water for the fabric to move freely, that I completely underestimated the importance of preserving the ratio that they recommend. So yeah, my ratio was off, I didn't do the spin correctly, and I didn't even use all of the color that came out from the avocado pits. This color took 3 days for me to have. The first day, when I took it out of the water bath, it was completely white. Like it literally looked like just a clean towel. The second day, after 48 hours, it was starting to look a little bit better, like a little bit more colored. But because we live in South Florida, some of the water had evaporated, so my thing was not completely submerged, and I just didn't get to dye it all evenly. So I flipped it and I left it another day. And then finally, on the 3rd day, he rose. Just kidding. But yeah, anywho, I'm gonna be linking a video that I saw that inspired me to do this, right here. I think that's where it shows up. So if you want to see how to correctly do this with either avocado pits or any of the fruits I listed, go ahead and check that video out. Hopefully they'll be able to give you more tips. He actually goes through a variety of different methods that you could use with so many different food scraps. You'll be amazed. But yeah, I hope you guys learned something. I definitely did. My biggest takeaway from this, honestly, was that you gotta measure things. And like, if you see something going wrong from the beginning, you should start over instead of just going with it like I did. On another note, I wanted to say that this might be my last video for a while. I'm graduating next week and then I'm going on a little trip. I don't know if I will be able to maintain the schedule at which I post, but I will try to post as often as I can. So make sure you have the bell notifications turned on so you don't have to miss one. Comment, like, subscribe. If you didn't like this video because you thought it was a waste of your time, I'm sorry. You can dislike it. I won't even get mad at you for it. Let me know what you guys want to see up next. If you guys are interested in seeing like a little mini vlog of my upcoming trip to Spain, Portugal, and Germany, comment down below and I'll try my best to satisfy you guys because I feel like I owe it to you.